Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome back for another episode of Genshin Impact 1.6 Midsummer Island Adventure story. Last time we were able to find the last few conscious on this island that recorded the characters of the previous story quest, and we also fought Magateki a few more times to complete all the challenges required. This time we're going to complete the final story of Midsummer Island Adventure, and by tackling a final riddle, a secret uncovered. Thanks to a joint effort, the party finds the key to solving the final riddle. The truth from this island is not within reach, but Klee seems to be more anxious than ever. What is the truth that has quietly sat and waited all this time? To begin this quest, we had to rest early morning the next day. So you can either wait for the time to go by, or once again, if you are in fact a Time Lord, yes, it is in fact time to move on into the future because
the sun's rising.
We are going to change the time.
It should be about time to check on the fish. Let's meet up with everyone first.
We're going to return back to the gigantic conch on this little island over here. We can finally open up this final island. And just to make sure there's no trick stuff or anything like that, I'll go in as my main character.
Over here!
As we suspected, they were drawn to the crystal.
Catchy fish! No! To keep Klee from blowing up the fish to pieces, perhaps it'd be better to let us catch the fish. After all, we're experts at collecting all manner of wildlife. That's one. We got two now. Just one more to go. And that's all of them. We should have all the fish scales now.
So now that we collected all the scales, yes, I was definitely having an issue with the last one. We can finally put these shells into the little sockets of the statue.
Mr. Honorary Knight, are you gonna place the fish scales? Too bad I can't reach that high. Okay. But actually, I don't really understand this part. So if you place them for me, it'll be fine. I trust you. Then we'll place the fish scales and let Klee activate the final and most important mechanism. Okie dokie! I'm gonna finally see you, Dodo King. Time to see what you really look like.
I must say, Klee's incredibly excited.
You can do it, Mr. Honorary Knight. I'm cheering for you. Woohoo! It's my turn now, right? Yep! We'll leave that mechanism over there to you, Klee. Okay! Huh? Yep, I got it!
Klee, what's wrong?
I'm worried. What if Dodo King really is in here? And what if he doesn't allow me to become Dodoko's family? Or if I lose to him? Then Dodoko can't be with me and Mom will be very sad too. Dodoko is my bestest friend that Mom ever gave me. I'm too scared to press it. Mr. Honorary Knight, can you press the button for me? Why?
Yes, We're all here for you.
Don't worry, Klee. We've all got your back.
No matter who the enemy is, as long as we're here, you don't have to be afraid.
Perfect. I also want to see how strong the enemies on this island really are.
Go. I'm here.
Guys, don't say things like that. What if Dodo King just wants to invite Klee to his house to chat? Or yes, maybe he already approves of Klee.
Will he really approve of me?
Why wouldn't he? You've always tried your best and have done a good job.
Really? All right. Leave this to me. Press the button. Yay! Da-da-da!
Huh. This is... Wait, I must be confused. What is this?
This entire island is like a massive gift box hidden beneath the energy shield.
There seems to be something over there. Shall we take a look?
Yes, I want to look.
Wicked girl of flame, you have finally arrived. I've waited far too long. How very boring. You dare face me, the overlord of the Dodo clan, Dodo King. Such glorious courage. Though such courage is admirable, but it is now meaningless because Dodo King is me, your mother, Alice.
Huh? Mom? Wait, Alice? The person who wrote the Teyvat travel guide?
Klee and her fellow islanders. Hey there. So, how did you like it here? Was it fun? Summer skies and the ocean surf. Quite the vacation, no? There's no use looking for me. I'm not actually near you. The speaking device on the platform before you is none other than my personal creation, the Alice phonograph. I'm using it to convey a mother's love.
You can't be serious.
Hey, I didn't scare you all off, did I? Sorry. My Klee loves playing with all sorts of small toys. As her mother, I naturally want to support her.
These toys aren't small at all.
Klee's... mother?
It's a pity that I can't meet you, but I'll be watching your every move from afar, just as always.
It was actually Alice. How careless of me.
Wait, what?
You might find all of this a bit odd. Why would a mother so far from home expend so much effort to create such an aquatic wonderland? Ding, ding, ding! That's correct. I've personally been to those islands. I absolutely adore the ancient ruins and unique landscape. I prepared everything so you all could take part and enjoy the islands as well.
Klee's mother also seems to have quite the free spirit.
Are any of you saying bad things about me now?
Huh? No! Is she listening to us?
No need to be so troubled.
What do you mean?
Klee's mother, Alice, is an extremely enigmatic and near-omnipotent sorceress. Don't be overly concerned. This is just her character.
You must have been curious about what was behind those letters. The boats, the buoys, the energy shield. Actually, I thought it was a lot of effort, but this was the only way to invite everyone here. Am I right? The islands are just full of stories. The original inhabitants, shipwrecks, mystical machinery. Countless coincidences converge here. It would have been such a waste if I didn't make these arrangements. Now, let me guess. Everyone who received a letter should be present. Kaya, D-Luke, Razor, Jean, Barbara. And then there's the reliable and intelligent Albedo. And the mysterious traveler and his good companion, Paimon. You were all invited by me to accompany Klee. Thank you all for allowing my daughter to have a memorable summer. Everything on the islands is a gift for you all, as thanks for keeping my little Klee company. But when you hear this recording, I'll already be traveling in other faraway lands. The life of a traveler is such haste and amusement. Ask the traveler next to you and you'll know.
So Alice went to all these lengths because she was too busy to be with Klee?
No, Mom's just like that.
Now, everyone, if you're trying to find some hidden meaning in all this, I must tell you that the situation isn't as complicated as you may think. The reason why I like the city of Mondstadt is that its freedom is exactly what my daughter and I could ever hope for. My wish is simple. I want Klee to grow up with a curious yet kind heart. As long as she so desires, she can do anything and go anywhere.
So that's it. Well, I must admit that it certainly fits Alice's style. My apologies. I misunderstood.
It must be nice to have a mom who's such a character. Yep, Mom is the bestest mom. Mom, we caught fish, sailed a boat, went swimming, and played a lot of things. Everyone's been super duper amazing and very kind to me. Next time, you can come with us and we can all play here again.
It appears that mother and daughter are kindred spirits, both wild and free.
Ah, summer. Speaking of summer, when I went to those islands, it also happened to be summer. Sitting on the beach, listening to the waves roll against my feet, I thought of you. Klee, you are a child of summer, a present to me from the sea and the wind. Mom is thankful for your birth and wanted to give you something. So, Mom dressed up these islands, transformed the ancient ruins into a summer park, and used the moniker of Dodo King to invite you. In another world, there are tales of a wondrous island named after golden apples. Known by many names, it embodies the majestic vistas conjured by human fantasy. Mom loves that story and wanted you to enjoy the wonderful things in it. So Mom gave you sapphire waters, pearly sands, a fantastical paradise. For you and for those who love you.
Huh. So there were only 3 crystals. Light red like flower petals, light blue like ocean waves, light yellow like autumn leaves.
Perhaps from Alice's perspective, this archipelago is the natural 4th crystal. Located in the middle of the sea and covered by plant life, it truly is a lustrous and emerald summer crystal.
Klee, just like Mom, you are of a race blessed with longevity. For us, time is like a gust of wind, moments come and end. In such a long life, parents are but a child's first connection. Even though we don't want to be separated, there will come the day when you must walk your own path. Klee, Mom will always love you, but there are also others by your side. Friends who accompany you, teachers who educate you, people who are willing to stay on an island for you despite knowing how unusual it is. Ah, summer is for everyone. No matter how life changes, no matter how many things happen this year, summer will never disappear, just like the love between people. From now on, regardless of wherever you go, I hope you never forget how many people in this world love you. Oh yes, be sure to listen to Mr. Albedo at home. Mom will regularly return to see you two. Actually, whenever I have a moment to spare, I sneak back to check on you and everyone else. Has no one noticed?
Aunt Alice, the same as ever.
You don't think Albedo knew from the start, do you?
Huh? Time's almost up, so I'll stop here. Right. I spent a lot of effort on this place, so you all must play your hearts out. Everyone, my darling Klee. See you next time.
Bye, Mom. Dodo King was actually Mom. I don't know why, but I am very happy.
By the way, that's not a recording error. I don't know why she's not speaking, I guess. I'm just gonna say it. It doesn't matter if Mom blowing up Mondstadt's main gate, or Mom getting grounded, or Mom writing weird letters. Klee loves her very much.
Nope. Mom is the most strongest mage, so she can keep me company no matter where she is. She never lets me feel lonely. I love Mom this much. Mr. Honorary Knight, do you love Klee? I also love you very much. You have to play with me lots here or else Mom will be disappointed. I still have a lot of Jumpy Dumpties, and I brought Doroko here too. I'll take you swimming and fish blasting.
It's always fun when we're with you, Klee.
Hey, come on.
Let's not keep Klee waiting. Come on, let's go.
And this was the final riddle. In the Harpastum Bombs will blow 'em away challenge, travelers can make use of Harpastum Bombs to defeat monsters more easily. Harpastum Bombs can be only used within challenge areas. When the Harpastum Bombs are equipped, your elemental skill will be replaced by the ability to drill bombs. There are 3 kinds of Harpastum Bombs. Straight shooters can deal a certain amount of pyro damage to a single monster. Fully explodies deal a certain amount of pyro damage to multiple monsters. Hot pots deal massive pyro damage. Use the crafting bench to create Harpastum Bombs. Using these bombs will consume them from your inventory, so pay attention to the amount you have remaining. And we have one last challenge. We also can construct bombs as well in this alchemy station. So another short one, but color me surprised when I discovered a few things. So I had a few assumptions about Dodo King because I looked back at the 1.6 trailer and I realized that, like, I'm pretty sure when I look back at it, this was after I recorded my story part 3, the third part of the story where we fight Magotenki. Because one phrase got me surprised. Wicked Girl of the Flame. Because that same line, I swear, was also repeated in that trailer. And the thing that stated that line was this music box over here. And it sounded very weird that Dodo King sounded very witch and feminine like in a way. So I had a few idea of who the Dodo King might be. In reality, I honestly thought it ended up being a prank, but I don't know who. Someone close to Klee. I thought at first this was someone that Albedo also knew as well, because he was smiling the entire time, aware of who was the one that did all this. But the method, I wasn't sure. And when they mentioned Klee's mother, I was surprised because I don't think we've ever heard of Klee's mother at all. We never knew who Klee's mother was in the beginning. And I was shocked when I realized that it was Alice. Dodo King was in fact Klee's mother, and Klee's mother was Alice from the Adventure Travel Guide. Because I never knew that. I never thought of that. And this opens up a lot of different hidden information we never knew about Klee. And that is when I kind of realized during the whole conversation as well. I was paying attention to it. I just realized this whole story is focusing on Klee's backstory. And that came out, and that outright shocked me. I knew that something felt off because the fourth challenge was Klee just having fun. I don't get how Klee can be having fun after the final one. What exactly happened? Now we know. The whole point of this island was for us to not just enjoy summer, but for us to accompany Klee to help her enjoy summer from the beginning. And I never considered that, honestly. I honestly thought it was someone that was close to Klee, so obviously Jean would know. But she wanted us all to enjoy. It was partly that, but the method was also very interesting in a way because the Golden Apple Archipelago is, no matter what, a fake name. Venti she always stated that this was known as the Horror Isles, and how exactly this was created from the start, we have no idea. And the timeline of Alice's creation is also kind of odd in a way, because we don't know when she made this exactly. All we knew that she found some sort of ancient ruin, and she decided to put these sand and the ocean around it just to make it feel like a tropical vacation for Klee and Klee's friends. So that came out the blue. I knew that Albedo would be able to recognize Klee's mother, and he immediately did as Alice, because out of all of us, the few people that recognized her mother was Albedo and Jean. Well, maybe other people recognized it, they never always stated that. And he says Aunt Alice, so obviously just because it says Aunt Alice doesn't mean that Alice is our aunt. No, it's just what really close friends would call other people's parent, I guess, in a way. Like, if they're so close to being considered as a family member. Obviously, Alice, Albedo is like their son. Obviously, like to Alice, Albedo's her son. Obviously, that's how I see it, because we never knew about Albedo's past. And another thing, because now we know about Klee's mother, this also ties into another character story quest that I was not able to record that I did earlier. Mona. Mona talked about some sort of disciple of a great mage that she was supposed to follow, and that disciple slash daughter ended up being Klee. Now we know why. Klee's not the reason why we also know why Klee's a catalyst user, even though she primarily just loves using bombs. Why not make bomb arrows and make her an archer? Why not that? It's because her mother was a mage. A lot about Klee is answered, and Klee is one of those characters where you just like fall in love with since like the first time you met her, but you don't know much about her backstory, other than being one of the strongest members of the Knights of Avonius as a little kid, since people were not used to the idea of explosives and demolitionists in their ranks. Klee, as a little kid, mastered that art of demolition beautifully. And that's why she ended up being one of the strongest members. We don't know much about her backstory. All we know was that she was the strongest member, and she was also known as the Spark Knight Klee of Avonius. We don't know where she got her vision from. We don't know why she's a catalyst user. We don't know much about her family at all. All we know is that she's just a strong knight. That's a little girl. That's why a lot of people got confused by that. Well, now we know exactly what her backstory is, and that's really cool. I see this as Klee's second character story quest. Even though it's not a proper character story quest, I still see it as that way, since we learned a lot more about Klee than you could think. And I honestly can't wait to see more of Klee. Klee's without doubt one of my few favorite characters. Not as much as a bunch of other characters that I find super fascinating, because Klee's one of those things where she has so much mystery behind her, but you don't focus on it too much because she's supposed to be a joke character. I mean, honestly. If you disagree that the fact that she's supposed to be a joke character, think about it. She's a 10 to 12-year-old little girl who uses bombs and is one of the strongest members. How is that not a joke character? But this definitely took to a bit of an... This definitely took that idea of a joke character. Definitely took that character and shined her a new light and brought up something new that we would not expect. While some people might be able to predict that this was Klee's mother, I was somewhat shocked. I mean, like, I knew this was some sort. I could easily guess this was some sort of prank, and I thought Albedo might be behind this, to be honest. But no, it was Klee's mother. You got me there. So next time, well, we're going to follow up on Alice's advice and enjoy ourselves on this island for a bit. After all, last I checked, these islands are a bit temporary, so we have a lot of things to do in a short amount of time. And they're many different things. I mean, we collected all the concha, so obviously the next thing we should do is just blow up some stuff, right? Just for fun. But here's the thing. Over time, you may have seen these symbols that I placed down. What are these for? We might explore that. But this is your vacation after all. So, what do you choose? I'll see you guys when you make your choice. ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys.